This is me all day. Yes, FBI. Yes, cops down the street. Yes, no, yep, you can call me back.
Press 1 for blah, blah, blah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Let's Pop About It TV. Today, we're tapping in on something that's been getting a lot of attention, BJ, the so-called investigator and her involvement in Nova's situation. Now, from what's looking like, this lady's supposed to be helping Nova, but the way she's going about it seems more like harassment than help. The girl don't even know her personally, but somehow BJ has made herself a part of Nova's story, and it's starting to make things even more complicated. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying BJ's in the wrong for wanting to help, but sometimes the way you try to help can actually push somebody further away. It's looking like this situation might have even played a role in why AMT Richie ended up getting locked up. Word is, BJ been calling LAPD and the FBI nonstop probably every hour until they finally moved on it. See, in our community, we can usually tell who's really a threat and who's not. We handle things with understanding, not assumptions. But when an outsider comes in, collecting bad info, twisting stories, and making something look worse than it is, that's when real harm gets done. And getting online, building a name off somebody else's pain, acting like you're something you're not, that's never worth it. Because once the internet flips your words or digs into your business, you might end up in a situation like incarceration or worse. Our prayers go out to Nova and her family. We hope things calm down and get better soon. But as for BJ the investigator, sometimes you gotta realize when you're hurting a family instead of helping. I'm your host, Polo, and this is Let's Pop About It TV. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's take a look at what BJ's been up to on her channel. Let's get to this reaction.
So Mark, I asked Mark, because I asked Mark, and I looked up Mark interviews, and I saw that that you interviewed him. And I asked him to connect me to you. And so Mark reaches out to you and says, hey, do you interested in doing a podcast with you? I guess your response was I know the devil reincarnated. And then he calls me.
You think
and he's
I
like,
said that?
That's what Mark said.
Did I really say that?
Yeah, you responded to him in a text message.
Why would I say that? That doesn't sound like something I would say.
Well, that's what people were calling me on the internet.
Let me look at my text with Mark.
So then Mark tells me, he's like, well, Adam called you the devil. Doesn't look like he's interested in doing a podcast with you.
Because Mark reached out and thought that, that.
Oh, I fuck with the devil. This is well known.
He said that. Anyway, weirdo creep behavior, in my opinion is, because I never, ever in my life wanted to see this, okay? So 3 separate things instantly. I waste absolutely no time at all whatsoever. Report it to Twitter, report it to Twitter, report it to Twitter. When you report something to Twitter, it disappears for you. It goes away. You reported this, it'll say. Now, there's a little button off to the side that apparently I guess you press view. I wasn't pressing that button. So as I'm looking at this Twitter account, it was completely no media that I could see anymore. You reported this post, you reported this post, you reported this post, okay? So then I'm like, all right, well, that was terrifying hard. It was already a serious situation. I already said that I think her life is in danger. And then since I made that video, since that video came out, on a regular social media website, a regular social media account, is Twitter. This is Twitter. So I reported it, and I'm like, well, this is certainly a crime. Certainly, dude. Who do you report it to? What do you call 911? I live in New Jersey. She's in California. So I had recently watched like a Jadeon video or one of those predator catcher type videos. Illegal material of this type, the child type, to who he thought to be a child himself, a decoy. And so the decoy reported it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I just had that memory of hearing that. And so I immediately go and I type in National Center Missing Exploited Children. I make a written post and I have a report number here, 221438529. But in the middle of me helpful, can you call us? And I did, because I saw something, I'm saying something. Then I went back to that original YouTube video itself, okay? The original YouTube video itself that I had seen on that Twitter account, nobody else needed to be having access to it illegally. Like I should not have seen that. It was illegal for someone to force me to see that. I was assaulted with it. I reported it. See all reports. I reported it on October 9th and October 10th for child abuse. One for child abuse, one for sexual content, and it's not even age restricted. It's live. Status live. I reported it. It's still up. It's still live. It's not even age restricted. To this day, right now, those screenshots that I just took, and I'm going to put them in this video, y'all going to be able to see. I just took them right now, Thursday, November 6th, 10:37 a.m. Eastern. Nevertheless, I reported it. It says you reported this post with no picture. You reported this post. You reported this post. I go back to it the next day. There was more uploaded. It wasn't deleted, and there was more uploaded. I could still see you reported this post. Of course, I didn't click to reopen it. I don't want to see it ever again in my life. But I'm like, what? Wait, hold on. All right, That's whenever I called the FBI. Okay, I mean, the next day, this October 10th, I called back the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I added to that same report. I talked to this girl named Michaela about 7-8 minutes, and I said there's new pizza posted.
Hi, this is Michaela. How can I help you?
So yesterday I called to report an online social media profile. It was on a Twitter or an X account, and it had 3 videos of a naked child doing like things, and those videos are still up. I reported them to Twitter, and the profile itself has gained over 300 followers, and in the last 16 or 17 hours, the child or the account has uploaded another graphic video of this child. She's got no on, and she's got her in the air. She's twerking. You can see the I reported that one to Twitter as well just now. And there's child on the internet. I've reported it, and it's not being taken down. There's 3 videos I reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then another one has been posted. And the child is in LA, from what I understand. I am not. So I didn't want to call 911 because I'm in New Jersey. Just full disclosure, I don't live over there, but there's child pornography on the internet. It's been there since September 17th. I'm very shaken up about it. I've reported it to the FBI. I've reported it to Twitter. It's up on there, and it's not just child pornography. It's being sold.
You said you're in New Jersey?
Yeah, but the is online.
Got it, but you need to...
The victim is in your jurisdiction, for sure.
You're reporting it in New Jersey, so you need to report to your jurisdiction.
The New Jersey cops are going to drive to California to protect this child?
That's the FBI, ma'am. The FBI handles computer crimes. We as a LAPD don't.
What?
We don't handle computer crimes.
So you don't take action against child at the LA? And what's your name?
We don't give names.
You don't give names, and you don't protect children?
Ma'am, this is reported to the FBI. The LAPD does not respond out for computer crimes.
Who are you? I'm not talking to... Who are you? What's your operator number, please?
407.
So y'all are... Just to let me get this straight. Y'all are chastising me for calling to report child which I have reported, of a child who is a victim in your jurisdiction, and you are bitching at me? Got it.
Ma'am,
I'll report this. I will report this publicly, and I'm going to add your... But anyway, they told me to call the local cops. Now, there's people online saying that it had something to do with intimidating a minor witness. I didn't see anything about that in the paperwork. They might know something I don't know. But sure enough, it started getting reported. Damn homie. Remember, she's the one that was like the little girl. What'd she do?
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
What did she do? What did Nova do? And I'm like with her on that. What do you, out the way for better, what? Better, no. Guess who's out the way for better days, better plays now? Right there in Gen Pop.